It's time for us to hear from the opposing minor managers. Kerry are managed by their former senior star John Kennedy, while the man in charge in Armagh is Paul McShane, and Marty Morrissey has been getting their views ahead of the game.
We've made 3 changes from the quarter-final. It's something we've been saying all year. I suppose from 16 to 24 is very, very important, because 15 won't win a game anymore for you. We're confident that we have a bench that can do the business for us if guys don't perform up to the mark on the day. So, you know, we're happy with what we have. We've made changes. We've picked the team in form as we've done throughout the campaign, and we're looking forward to it now.
What do you know of Armagh?
They're a good side. They're Ulster champions. They're favourites for the All-Ireland. We're up against it. We know that, but, you know, we'll give it our best shot. We've no injuries. We're buzzing. The guys are relaxed, and we're looking forward to the game now.
I'm sure you saw Kerry play Roscommon here on that bank holiday Monday. What did you make of them?
Absolutely a typical Kerry team. Good football, love to play football, and you know, big players in the right areas. So you know, it's going to be a battle today for us, no doubt about that. But certainly that dressing room in there, we're prepared for the battle. In the sense of the game of football that we're about to see, in terms of Armagh, what is crucial for you guys today? Well, crucial for us is just to concentrate on our own game, you know, not worry about anybody else, you know, and fellas to get themselves, you know, prepared at which they have mentally and physically, and you know, they're just waiting to get out there. This week the waiting was the biggest problem. Just couldn't wait till Sunday to get out there. So, you know, we just look after ourselves, and you know, hopefully the game will look after itself after that.
And Armagh are never afraid of Kerry, are they?
Never, never, never.
And so you have the thoughts of John Kennedy and Paul McShane there. Time now for us to take a short break here on the Sunday Game Live. We'll have more on the All-Ireland Minor Football semi-final right after that.
Chance of goal. Puckers on the goal against Michael Higgins. Dennis Dwyer on the hands against Dennis. Agus Liam Brosnan in the corner.
And here at Croke Park, we're in the build-up to the All-Ireland Minor Football semi-final between Kerry and Armagh. Tá sé an am agan inis. Siúla caithfear na fórne, le Mícheál O'Shea.
Gur magad Michael agus sinné Parca Chrócaig agus sinné an son fuirin Kerry 3 ahrú bhuiin bhuaig Roscommon na Hemmert and in the bhuaig Habbradáin de chlár ar naisiir Habbradáin agus Roscommon na Hemmert an cúpla stig sa chúine son Matthew agus Philip Galvin agus duine gan na hathrathe Padraig O'Connor an lechúlathe céanna lár Parca céanna na letasathe ahrú déantan sa Ian Galvin stig agus lína lántasach Kieran Harlíon fear fuirin cúl an aig Roscommon agus sinné fuirin Kerry. Agus fuirin Ardvacha, Níléon ahrú ar a súd, Kevin Nugent, den gas na Hall Stars, na Cláistí, istig sa chúine, Lasmo an son, tá James Morgan, agus Mac Mick seo de Jean Morgan, a bhí I gimmert le Ardvacha I greibh na héireann sa bhliain 93, agus an Lárpáid céannacha, gan éon ahrú ora, agus na lántasathe, Robbie Tasker, Anna Reinséirich, níos Steinséir I fós, beidir Eugene McVerry tríú blianig a siúd a gimmert leis na minúis, agus an fear sacr istig sa chúine, an fear a fuid an cúl choma, I naicíl dar a roibh Gavin McParland. Fuidan Ardvacha, agus le sin I Rashfordsa Michael.
Thanks, Mícheál. That's a look at the teams then, and a look at in more detail at them. One of the things about the Pat Spillane is, you know, Kerry minor teams have produced players like that have gone on to see the Gooch, for example, but don't have great success, as it turns out, at minor level over the last couple of years.
Well, I mean, the record holders in terms of All-Ireland minor titles, they have 11 as a
yeah, but that's going back a bit.
But the last time Kerry won in All-Ireland was 1994, and that hurts because you think of the talent that's in the present Kerry senior team, from the Gooch to the Tommy Walshes to Barry John Walshes of last year. In Kerry, a lot of criticism would be levelled at the minor management over the last number of years, that they've had such fantastic talent and they haven't been able to deliver an All-Ireland minor title. The look of God is that at least those guys are maturing and going on to under 21 All-Ireland success, and they're going on to mature and play well at senior level. Now this year there's a little bit of optimism this year in the sense that the backbone of the team, 5 of the team are from Coláiste na Skeilge, who won the All-Ireland Colleges title this year, and there is sort of more hope this year that maybe, although thus far, remember, they came through Munster, and every year you come through Munster without playing Cork in the Munster Championship, it's always likely that you feel that maybe they had a soft ride in Munster. Now they played Roscommon, who'd been hammered by Mayo in the Connacht final, and Roscommon really put up to them. I thought Kerry were disjointed, even though they improved in the second half. Now, out of the starting 15 from the quarter-final, there's only 7 in the same positions, and they've been chopping and changing all the year, and this is the 5th different midfield partnership they have. But they have some lovely players to watch, and in particular the one player I would like to focus in on is Jack O'Connor's own son, Éanna O'Connor. Éanna scored the winning goal for Coláiste na Skeilge against Eden Derry in the All-Ireland Colleges final. He scored 2-14 in this year's championship, an excellent free taker. He's really good. And another very good player that Kerry have centre half forward is Damien Kelly, and Damien Kelly already has 2 All-Ireland medals this year, colleges with Coláiste na Skeilge, and he also won an All-Ireland college, an All-Ireland intermediate title with St. Michael's 5 more. So hope, but not optimism.
Okay, Pat, thanks for that. All set to go then for this minor football semi-final. Rish Machine, Hoigor Drog Dory, Dun Gleha Glacanis Shaw, Michael O'Shea, August, Coleman Goggins.
Gurmahag Michael and Multoid Mahutsa, Michael Duffy. Kintu go bhfuil na héine an ór agus an agar chuin tús a chur leis gluthe an sa idir Ardvacha agus Kerry, Peter Carraher, James Donnelly, Shane Carroll agus Donald O'Sullivan a lár na páitce if nach leis an Multoid agus na tusaithe agus na cólathe an cumad súil anna hían a chéile a dáthir gan na chaite isteach fós an láid aus gan éon bhrein báistí fós an beidir go meach sé an láideach ní is agin an slú a bailúisteach ar fárca chrócaig an sa agus an Multoid inis go héine cinnte hiige an ord agus an agar an fáit gan fódhénig ar aus ar fad. Mar sin an chaite an áde agus túscur leis an imirt agus sa Kerry ar an unsaí Donald O'Sullivan, Abuel Stechan Sugadi, Niall O'Shea, Trastan the Poetke, and Sugadi, Ian Galvin, och Lost in the Skellige, Kmart Shelive, a Passal in Ishgadi, Kieran Hurley, and Farafo de Cool, and Groscamon, and Vaishan Kiet score, Leonard Kitoy, Agus Anna Faint to get Kieran Hurley, and son, Agus Townsend, Wulte, Gamahaga Kieran Hurley.
Ja, tú an sin de Kerry it is simú just brand machchan sin tá Declan McKenna imis deach ar Kieran Hurley tíh sin sin agus Declan Ronan Finnegan tag machchadí an lína lechúil ach tús man sin de Kieran.
Tús mar a dead Coleman an son ag Kerry agus Kieran Hurley. Sé siú de freistal ar scoil na bráthir I dráilí agus sechuin Coolboide Ardvacha, Stephen O'Reilly, an Council Bultige. Machgadi, Lord na Páitce, Annach Wáile Mohanson agus Shane Carroll, Ceann Múrard, Bhuilte siúd, Túrlingt, Congracht an Dave Líne, an Reishi Mach, Raig, mar sin, Kicslesa I bheith ann de Ardvacha, agus an Baltasa, Keelan Downey, take hinún go dtíon Dave an báid, ceach seansan tuige James Coffey de Kerry, ó Lisa Fuca, James Coffey, passáil na caide go dtí Greg Gibson, Chláiste na Skeilge, Barlad Páitce, Shane Carroll, agus Shahe Ian O'Connor, Mac the Jack and Bannistool, Count Das, Stachatson, Count Das, Ishel, Codavarasige, and Son Goody, Kieran Hurley, pass, Pachtige Kieran, Turishefe score, Rish, Niyanig, Anna Haumet Fad, Nile and then in Echorish Dickinson, Nether Kadarishe Koinu, Ach, near of Diana Dinninson, Coleman.
Nís fear an chus clé tócha bhí an ceartag an seansa ghlacha just mí crunas leis tócha.
Mar sin an Council Bhuilte amach go dtí Lord na Páitce agus Kerry dírig dul ar an unsaí ar a dalamh. Trasna na Páitce an sa go dtí Niall O'Shea. A lorg na Pele Harnash fachte ag an Niall. Lena Goran isteach go dtí Donald O'Sullivan. Kerry dírig unsaíach na táileach Druff Hassanson. Mar sin Bhuilte Stachetsog Shansige, Robbie Tasker, Ashesha Dain Sherach, Robbie Tasker, Trasnishkiri, Gavin McParland, Dain Sherach, McParland, Lenakatoig, Lavlock Alha, Shanson, so, again, Paulo Sullivan, Lena Horan, Amachkiri, Greg Gibson. Dwyllt go drachawn, dwyllt go siwd, agos Shanson so, again, Ordwache, Andrew Murnin, Stach sa chwine in Ishan so, gyda Robbie Tasker, Harris Drasna, and Kiet score, the Ordwache, again, Robbie Tasker.
Yeah, score ma bhí seans chuúil beidir beag ganin ribh sin nach silar an bailachhfuil nar bacha chun an cléthe immert bhí trúd ina dhéag tíobh hir den líra nu a bhí an líra de Kerry an sin tháinig ar suas na park an sin agus fuair ar an líra agus anna scór an sin ó Robbie Tasker.
Mar sin, cíceach a bheith gán, Paulo Sullivan ó scoil Chnucatawic. Díoch sé siúd sa lína lechúil agus sa lápáidce agus sa bháide dá chlub a bhuaigad rosnach sa chréibh nóvíiseach. Agus dar no Liam Cotter agus Mike Moriarty anna bhórtasach as Paulo Sullivan agus Michael Brennan a bheith gimmert. Dwyllt amach gyda Harris Lord na Portke anach wáil at san air an sannig Jack Sherwood a bhí Lord Portke gyda Greg Gibson istach inish gyda Shane Carroll istach a John Chwine fachtige Kieran Hurley gyda Ian O'Connor Ian istach a Larsley an sa gyda Donlo Sullivan Fevru Pascor of Aris ach a Willie Hill Shansige Greg Gibson gyda Shane Counts a Harris a Drasnan Lena Kitoig Wiltige Greg Gibson agus Tashi Aown Anna Fuinte ige Greg Gibson komen.
Ja, Anna Fuinte ceart mar a dúir mar tá sean silar a bhfuil ardhacha chun nimar gachtain a tíobh hir den líra Ibre go cruach chun é chur casa ó Kerry ach ó sin chuirse den líra Rashbury Greg Gibson da had made an scór an chúil Har an Trasna sin gá scór da had made amach an sin agus sin cean a caitheadh siad bheith an tábhacht agus crín leis na scórna ada sin a thógáil.
Mar sin ardhacha Fuinte chun dédig agus gan cúgnómatí imar a mithe fós. Tomach gyda Lord na Porcan, Baltas a Ordhwal ita, ge Ordwacha, Dollar in Unsi. Acha Sarahe, agus Fachta Gadasiga Philip Galvin. Wiltige Philip, agus Kerry, Correr in Unsi, Acha Mehema Harasha Devlini, Ian Galvin, Marshin Puchlassa, Evegown, the Ordwacha, Kevin Nugent, a Hokig and Council. Kevin Nugent, Fana Tevlini, Diantaga Mahanson, again, Robbie Tasker, Robbie Topic, Robbie Gluishacht, Hor. Dúr sé féig, Correle, Canis Diantaga Robbie Tasker, Lapagus, Botún.
Ja, Rinne Matthew Galvin go hanmahan sin just fan sé leis an tam ar fad, chuir sé faoi bhrú bhí sé breanhar an líir an tam ar fad agus just Ibre sé go cruachan an kicks ar a bhuachant.
Mar sin an Council me Harris Dave Lean agus Niall Rowland a Hokig a Council the Ordwacha, gyda Kevin Nugent agus Le Kerry an Council. Farlár Portke, Shane Carroll. Shane Cownard Wiltige, Stachel Larsley, Shelley Fachtige, James Morgan, agus Shachud Ordwachanis, James Donnelly, Trasnan the Portke, gyda Gavin McParland, and Farsaker, Will Berer, Ta Berer, Sir Kick, no hige, the Ordwacha. Wiltige Tapig, Stachsa Huine, agus Dain Sherach, Paulo Sullivan, agus Nish Marshin, Cadayanigan, Multoid, Mayolasha, Michael Duffy, Coleman.
Ja, Anna Lero Trasna the Park on Chinarish chun é osclú suas tíbis dé. Tháinig an cúil bair amach fór sin Lero méidir cha sé láb tíbh mar ar a chus an sin. Ní dul an ghain cart a buí an sin bhí sé ggéar an Lero te immert má brenin tuair a ríis. Í mí ar just cáil sé chus faoine chorp an sin.
Nach Dearn go bhfuil sé taín, bhfuil trám san a Dearn agus tucha sé chuige hen a Dearn. Paulo Sullivan, mar sin scoil Chnucatawic mar a bhés a rá. Churchill, the club, tá sé seo cruig, agus fiachar sin. Mar sin, Seanach Wallin san ag Andrew Murnin, Anachid, Coravarisige, Choma, Stachan Sugadi, Gavin McParland, Gavin, Lena Goran, Rory Grogan, Shanson Hall, it's a guard, Hannah Haval, Diantaga Paulo Sullivan, and son Eugene McVerry. Agus an launch Tuckinson, Philip Galvin, Trasna gyda Michael Brennan, agus Coimert Gas, Shane Carroll, agus seo Ian Galvin. Ian Galvin, isteach Láshley and so goody Greg Gibson. Pasal Yarid, goody Philip Galvin. Marshin, Count Brafada and Council, Nilo Shea, Tasha Tapik, Manu Raviana Nidik, Pierstic na Drummond, Homa, Kongruchten, Devlina, Tashi Karama, Harasha Devlina, and Sonigagas, Anna Hossin, Tiantiga, James Morgan.
Yeah, Anna Green and Shin, Anna Lero Tus na Park and Shin, Anna Saville and Shaho, Todd Sullivan, Ian Tucker Fad, Anna Gloon and Shin, Agus Macna Park, Bullet Trumma Forshay River Shin, Peter McCord, well, Rinner Eugene McVerry, Gocker the Gartic, just Shasson Cool by Anna Saville.
Ian O'Connor and so, Chance the Kerry, Bushtachen Sugady, Kieran Hurley, Agus Trasnagadi, Nilo Shea, Trasna Aigevoide, Agus a move. Captain Chláiste na Scuillige, agus in Vinúr an Idig, chun rathóid gárnóideachta, chum agus an son, John Kennedy, agus ránóidí Kerry, agus an Cahirlach, agus an so, chuma, Paul McShane, an Banistúid. Mar Stephen O'Reilly, Shigilkamach, a ríist annach bháilin san, annach bháilige Andrew Mornin, snéan tarna ceann, úntach san air ige Mornin. Nas na gosan tóidí an Baltasan. Jog Shiliv, Eugene McVerry, tras na gadi Conor King, Sara Hishtig ige Paul O'Sullivan, Paul amachan sa gadi Jack Sherwood. Jack here a cousin to Baltasan, a stachel Láshley. Agus an pass me himú. Fachta an sa ige Rory Grugan. A sé buinte go Rory ige Shane Carroll. Shane Carroll in is glúiseach de Kerry. Pas golpige tá fashion ige dianna bestachar lína cúg vedar stahad. Shane glúiseach lína ketóig. Acha taim na láide clé ige Shane Carroll.
An Dara Chian fór an sin an rúthir agus bechor do beidir beagání níos mó a dul leis an líir an sin chun just seans beidir beagání níos éis go hort ó féin. Ach tá sé silar go siad sásta, kicking a glaco dahad méidir amachas mar sin de.
Mar sin rá cheann Curramúge Kerry go dísa gan éon cheann Curramúge Ardvacha. Stephen O'Reilly, Stachel Láshley, ríist annach bháilige Peter Carragher tá sí mithimhuig agus se chuin Kerry ar an únsaí. Ceann tapig isteach go dtí Kieran Hurley. Nach seans don gosan tóirid so. Seans loha. Na hans loha Declan McKenna. Wilta Gadas, go híisiil agus Robbie Tasker. College diantige. Tá go bháile sé gaidir a dal over dírin. Mar sin, Greg Gibson. Stecha Jonah Carnoige. Winter Ardvachar fada bhíonn sanna cosan go tréan. Seo Conor King. Pussy. Frasna na páitce an sa go dtí an lán Hooley, Ronan Finnegan. A raigenis go dtí Niall Rowland. Drocheann ó Niall agus seansaige Philip Galvin. Acha bhuilte raig agus a sí mithimhuig. Seansan suga Eugene McVerry. Eugene a glúiseacht fós anna bheartaíocht diantaige Eugene McVerry. Agus an pass Corvaris agus kick séir gnóthaithe. Anna bheartaíocht diantaige Eugene McVerry in Baltasan cóma.
Yeah, ní bechor don líir sin ála chur a bheith just chamáid sé leis bú sin líir a ráithúpla soccer style agus an sin piúg sé líir a caiise ras an sin go dtí Rory Grugan agus an sin go fáil anna siimplí an sin ó Fáil Park an sin Shane Carroll.
Rory Grugan mar sin tíon ceamsa a bhla seansaige an scóra chothramúd a Ardvacha. Bhuilte agus bhuilte Harris Grasnán. Parna Paintige Ardvacha, tá sé ar cóscó.
Yeah, agus tá sé chrin go leir lena kicking na séir sin Rory Grugan ach mar brenn míidir ríséir Eugene McVerry just rinne sé go maithan sin chun a léir a chur ó scór Philip Galvin. Dúmpa sé fiúg sé suas cai sé siar an seo Rory Grugan. Agus tógad a chóir Shane Carroll just seasamh an sin nach léim sé isteach sin an áte ar bhórdar an kick séir.
Mar sin, kick amach de Paul O'Sullivan. Bhuilte Paul amach go dtí lár na páitce, seansan suga Kevin Nugent. Chaidige Kevin fanna taobhlíne agus bhfuil sé mé amach. Catá diantan san ige, Bowman.
Nílas ná neach mé sin ar an gáfrab den líir an sin Peter.
Ach Shanson sage Declan McKenna, captain. Declan McKenna. Lecha Chwyl. Trasna nish gyda Ronan Finnegan. Ronan y glwysio. Di yn y farlun y cwg fedr gystahad. Mehe roada. Marsin. Ser kick da Kerry. Ofydyn mi ofroch yn son. Ag y sians ag un O'Connor. O chlosht yn ysgelige. Y fwy gyr nef mwyddi. Iadyn dydi. Far y ffwyr yn cwl. Drydym le dydi. O golo hyn y reisht. Das na menwyd y flian sy'n chwyn. Macl sy'n mae'n ystwyr Jack. Siansige Kerry chorchan Cain agus tá sé sin dianta go deasige éana O'Connor.
Sin ár kick óin O'Connor an sin. Ma aibrín na tusa anna crua gwine takeithe ardhlachan seo tá si den anna líor ar glacóhhaid agus na seansanna seo cruú. Anna kick an sin óin O'Connor. Crean agus láidir leis an kick sin.
Mar sin, ein finte a bháine san as garún tó chéile, láhar na huide. Éana sásta go maiile sin, ach tá sé lua fós. Stephen O'Reilly. Ach go lár na páidce agus fachta go deasige James Coffey. Bhfuilta trasna tugadí Greg Gibson, Calais dintar Greg cosan go magadísa. Amhfuil sin counsa. Rórá dintage agus seachún Kevin Nugent. Stachan is godi James Donnelly. Ceanár Conor King fin na bun. Felige Conor a glúiseacht. Bhfuilta go tappaige Conor stachan sa godi Robbie Tasker. Lena Goran. Agus fachta ige James Donnelly. Mach godi Robbie Tasker. Trasna na páidce mar a bhfuil birtacha. A glúiseacht Andrew Murnin. Andrew Bola. Bhfuilta go hard agus taim na lága clé. Mi ábhrach.
Ja, mi ábhrach an sin ach tá Robbie Tasker gaib gur hang crú a tíbis sin honnig sé an Burtim Rory trasna a park a seol sin líor a trasna chuig Andrew Murnin. Agus a rís beidir gra seansig a beidir cuscé meile nó gá a ghlacha river buil sé an líor seans mach an céicán ar fóríil dordwacha.
Egan lasmo das na cuilí mar sin fuisih da Kerry a ha pointach an céine a gcónaí agus sin leislí siad a géad le an sa ar fáice chrócaí. Paul O'Sullivan agus Shanson ag James Donnelly. Bhfuilta trasna ag siú. Gavin McParland de ru agus ru in a chuineh. Philip Galvin agus le Kerry an counsa. Kerry a cosint. Machan sogadi Michael Brennan. Arish Lord na páidce. Mehe o Damien Kelly agus a ríist Andrew Murnin annach a débide a dhéanamh Andrew. Dír a mes na gosan tóidí agus a lechtropás Shane Carroll. Bhainte go Shane go Mahanson agus James Donnelly díanamh anamha agus bhfuil Calais dintar James tá cinnte. Séir kick nóthe ige James Donnelly agus gortú ansa.
Ja, bhuiile láid an sin a fór sé ó Peter Carahurst leis an nóir bhí sé teach leis an léir sin. Stoch bhfuil Shane Carroll beidir beganín.
Chórlaid se chuir Shane Carroll mar sin. Snéan sanna. Né Shane agus san. Fel bhfuilte buigan san.
Bhuiil anna láid an sin anna chrú ó Peter Carahurst.
Peter Carahurst. Ach bhfuil sin fel san an céanna. Mar sin gur náil beidir ar Shane ach tam siúrálta go do go secha go hen.
By John Kenny réisút an sásta an státe seo le bailach tríd an cléthe agus tá sé gimmart réisúnta má tá sé de fiochas sús an chuid na líor timp Lorna Park agus le céir an Hurley TV sin tá sé ná na líor a chuirteach chuige tá scóir na TV sin sin an mthormse.
Mar sin is beag go há atra go dísa agus deisige ardhacha dul in únsaí. Séir kick modóid agus Rory Grugan. Tí an counsa a bhla pointe go dísa ag Rory. Bhfuilta go Rory isteach go dtí Eugene McVerry agus Philip Galvin leis díirde. Eugene a díar a gechirda. Eugene a glúiseacht. Eugene fós. Léanana chitóig. A ceann clúte fadan san stílálan ige.
Ja, tá stílálan le bhí sé aus a gine Kildaras a chéile nóir fór sé cúpla scór ó nimmert freisin. anna compórach there an Lira and slice dummy solo yen and sé ach an uair seo lach sé leis an chance agus seo sé har an trasnan anna compórach there an Lira agus an 3 uair an seo leis an foran seo.
Mar sin, Eugene McVerry, sásta go maiile sin an 3 bliain bhanúide an chuntaí. Scoil chraméir úrcín trá, McRory Cup, Rúgan, Murnan i gairí, I mi hibuig a fachtaige Conor King. Conor King agus chalísta go hibuig ag Conor an son anna héráideach. Mar sin an felta go hichan cín ag Michael Duffy. Agus seansan is ag éana O'Connor faointe eile ag nóthú, pointe go dísa ag éana an bhaid sé an tarna ceann. Lasmod an lína cúgvedar agus dahad coman. Bhaid sé an ceann sa?
Tána seansa go bhí an ceann ribh sin a bút sé anna láidir agus crín ag dul thar an trasna. Tá Michael Duffy anna chrín leis na chuscéim timpeall na parc an sin.
Mar sin, sethe éana, na bhí hall an nail mhuar. Gwyri sé Kerry chan cín. Wiltige agus sin árdíireachta fad, bhín cartar fad agad.
Beidir bhfuil beag an in de gwaí an sin nach seacha sin tá na kicking sin ar aus ar fad. I mean dahad a cúig, dahad a seach, dahad up méidir tíh muid an chúil an sin. Áard crín agus honest compórach leis na kicking sin a bhí ha.
Bheith muidis mac Gerald sásta leis a gceann san na stoilm.
Beidir go sé ceach na bhó.
Mar sin, kickamach de Stephen O'Reilly. Na Padraig. Anna Laska go anna gháil ar fad an san éir ige Peter Carragher agus Sirkick nóthaí ige Peter. Bhíochar seo a ríist, Peter Carragher a gaiirí an ard is a scamil, anna gháil. Agus seo Niall Rowland. Stachan so I dro Robbie Tasker. Wachtige Robbie. Down das builte ige an sagarí Rory Grúgan. Rory glúisteach túra sé fé. Chalí sé le ige Rory.
Me seappa beidir go beag an in de mí an sin cos sé tíbh sé agus an frab sé an Lira ach mar a dúir tá Michael Duffy anna chrín leis na cuscéim an seo. Má brenn éimeir ar rís solo an sin agus an sin cosan sé isteach agus sinna sé frab. Me ceappa go sé sin beag an crua.
Michael Duffy ábhíonn díon bheimar der Coleman. Mar sin le Kerry an Council. Agus iad pointach an cín, agus Damien Kelly ó chláist na scilige, droch anna bhfuil, níl, fachta har náise go Damien. Damien a glúiseachta is, tá sé láidir. Anna felladúr go glúitin sagarí Ian Galvin, trasna go dí Damien Kelly. Ceann das ó Damien agus Sanna Hansen sa hinisige, Kieran Hurley, amach go dí Jack Sherwood, Jack go hard an pulla builte mí ábharach. O bhfuil ní, tá sé har sé trasna anna go Jack. Coolín das.
Yeah, Coolín anna just an sin. Nach a rís fecam is tá sé den anna Lira a chur a seachar Kieran Hurley. Tá sé crothú 5 na tíbh sé sin. Bú sé an Lira an am sin, chur sé rascadí Jack Sherwood agus úsáid Jack an post an seochan an scóra a gáil a gá Kerry.
Mar sin, de ghrína fólisteach agus Kerry imethe ráfaointach an cín. Jack Sherwood an scórálaí. Bhí go láirpáidce go láirpáidce de scoile de bheannach Gílordlan agus ina daí na manúid an idig, go bhfuil an árteistíontaige agus sethe Andrew Murnan a ríist. Chur a bheras an son go dtí Ronan Finnegan. Ach sáirithe go deasan sa ige Michael Brennan. Michael Brennan a glúiseach go má. Agus chur a dá bhfuile. Mar sin, seachún ardhacha. Ó bhaine go duine cosúd chomá. Agus sethe Eugene McVerry agus Philip Galvin. Ach fachta am hansa go James Donnelly. James Donnelly go dtí Eugene McVerry, Eugene a glúiseachta is. Bhfuilte go glóteige go dtí Robbie Tasker, tá sé se dain séireach. Ceann nach be sí se geirid, fachtaige Paul O'Sullivan. Paul amach go dtí Padraig O'Connor, níomh goile. Mar sin, Kerry cosint a láhad na huide. Chad builtige Shane Carroll, ceann fada builtige. Joige Council, an Council fachtan sa go Damien Kelly, ha Damien a glúiseach go Ian O'Connor, seansa go éana, dúra sé féig. Derek Slí dhéanamh da hen. Builte amach go dtí Kieran Hurley, se hé Kieran, ha sé láidir. A bóla ach Fem na láimh lé agus áirithe istigh agus Stephen O'Reilly. Amach lé go dtí Kevin Nugent. Kevin inis agus dhearige seachar go dtí Keelan Downey. Downey glúiseach anna ruachar ar fad. Anna cheann ar fad. Búlta ra go dtí Eugene McVerry. Well, as go Eugene inis. Eugene a glúiseach. Anna taobh líne. Búlta go dracheann. Téis an taithe ar fad. Mihim Móra, Mihis a Broiachara, agus Seachúin Kerry, agus Donald O'Sullivan, go dtí Damien Kelly. Damien Kelly, Lord na Poitke. Ceann Móra ard, dain séireach. Annach bháil istigh go Peter Carragher. Peter a glúiseach. Bhí dracheann. Seansan sa go Greg Gibson. Ceann íon dasbúilte go Greg isteachan sa go dtí Niall O'Shea, seansa go Niall. Drofas ó Niall, tu go hiúig ige. Keelan Downey, bhfuilta raige go siúd agus Seachúin Ardvacha inis agus Gavin McParland. Far attacker imeach leis, Gavin McParland, anna chóracha dhéanamh sanna go Donald O'Sullivan a chuine. Bachta go Gavin. Bir timppla agus fós a cnach sellibh. An bhartíanta go anna chóngrachta taobh líne. Échar sin a smachta ribbe. Doch site agus an sér kick nóthaige well.
Tá mé cheappa sin an cinna mí ceart rinne géirí gachrúd i gceart an sin, cumad siad leis ní aon takeíocht an sin a Gavin McParland a chur a bit rinne sé gachrúd bhí sé léar an léar an sin, is tócha beidir gra kicks ar an sin. Just d'oibre sí go cruúa nacha leis nílas agam ní hiigim céim fá beidir an sin an bailach go Greg Gibson ina ghuine an sin nach cin anna cruúa.
Eugene McVerry, mar sin pachta ar naise go Eugene a glúiseach anna geise go Eugene. Anna faointe sanna go Eugene McVerry.
Yeah, Luar Murray níos Janie an sin, tá sé nach compórach leis an dumí solo an sin, agus an sin an fá chruth sé an sean sin. Plach sé an léad a ras go handtapí an sin an taobh líne, agus Brennan Shore an dumí solo tóchas fuail a gachtain mar taí é sinna eiscin agus anna chréic an sin ó Eugene McVerry.
Anna skill chuma. Mar sin.
Cé bhfuil Ardvacha gáil anna chuid de léir ó tíbhas sin, tá sé gáil an ar tíbhas checks na cóine gachail óragus, tá siad gaibre go hanróchan é a bug a trasna, beidir cá siad bheith beagán níos déirí an sin.
Besta go le chéileach tá táileo, Rory Grogan, Rory glúiseacht, Rory fósa glúiseacht, thug féidir is tahad amach, bhfuilta go deasach, drocheann an idir lu, Sára hinis ige Pádraig O'Connor, trasna na Páitke. Shanson sa, ige Ian Galvin, a Ian Tapping, sé glúiseach, an méáis fachta go deasar fada sanna go James Morgan, amach go dtí James Donnelly, ra go dtí Peter Carragher, bhfuilta go Peter bhfuil better Eugene McVerry, níla de multóid, trasna na Páitke, agus a mihamach le Ardvacha an Council. Bhfuilta go Tapping go dtí Robbie Tasker, a sé seo mar, Robbie glúiseach, Paradar, Robbie Bóla, ach bhla taobh na láimh edition.
Sin droch léireach agus mar téim ras chuig a dúirt mé níos luúa an sin. Cé go bhfuil Robbie Tasker gáil an éire, tá sé ágáil anna chuid obair le déanamhtá tíbh muisna chaine an sin ag teach trasna. Just caithad na taí Kerry seaamh leis an támar fard agus chuir fé brú agus an am sin bhí sé just droch éireacht ó Robbie.
Robbie fear a bhuaig bán chláistí ola le ort scoil Cruisvic Linine. Bháhílas a seacht, Seachúin, Paul O'Sullivan, ach go dtí Lord na Páitke, bachta go Shane Carroll. Shane Carroll de Kerry, ceann mór ard agus deise go Kieran Hurley. An bhart díanta Kieran Hurley agus díanta go maith an son ag Declan McKenna. Trasna inis go dtí Kevin Nugent ar naistíí Declan. Declan go dtí Peter Carragher na hiúig. Ní tí mé fat fós. Anis agus sérchic gnóthe an son ag Jack Sherwood.
Tá an park beagán ín floch agus tá gachtain ar caithab an léir ó timppla an sin agus beidir nach bhfuil na mitóga a gramúd an léir agus tá sé tiite mas a láh a ní a chéile nuair a fáin imróir a buile tá níos siad an teile chamad isteachar na chorpa agus tá siad ag hálamt an léir agus seansel an seo a Ian O'Connor.
Ian O'Connor an bhaise an tríú ceann. Ábhíonn beag las mud an lína cúig féidir agus dahad. Seachúine a bóla go tréin, a bóla go láidir, agus a bóla go chrín, anna bhaointe go Ian O'Connor.
Anna faointe ar fad, trí chin ó náit, beidir beagán í náit chéin an sin. Tá sé chrín gachail óir, déanann sé an rud geart ag gcónaí ag chur an lero chase armagh-gaa chach suas chuig an lero agus an sinné chur har an trasna go chréin.
Snéan sanna agus trí cín de faointí fachtaige. Snéan taobh go bhfuil Kerry ó gáfaintach an cín a láthar na huide. Agus sin anna chóngrach de le haum, scór ísio le róhin go déasa, sé faointe le chéir faointe, Kerry an cín. A ríist an san Andrew Murnin, anna chud seilibh a bhuachtainte agus beidir go meach cásta an sa.
Yeah, stoke go mai bhí Andrew Murnin away leis an tam sin ach bhí James Coffey harn chuig an talamh an sin, so stoke go mai cárta an sin cear go leor.
An chéad cháta buí mar sin ige James Coffey. Mar jaall i galí sin Andrew Murnin. Stacha Joan na Carno ige be, ní ha. Joan Chlíháin agus imethe, mú, chansan tuige Philip Galvin. Trut na chuineh, Eugene McVerry, Philip Galvin, Rovaga. Chalís dianta an sunnig James Donnelly. Sér kick de Kerry. Greg Gibson. Ongedean, club Kianale, Mickey O'Dwyer. Nadog Sheetig and Multoid, agus sér kick de Kerry. Donlo Sullivan. On Rob Wood. A bóla. Mach Harris a Devline. Agus mar sin. Beidir a deistir nach de Ardwacha. Dolir yn nhw'n sa'i rif le hawn. Paul McShane yn bain ystywyd. Yr eich calais diant yn Baltasar James Donnelly. Ige James Coffey. Nôm at y foen brisio cadach ig an Multowyd. Nôm at y foen brisio. Rory Grugan. Dachal Ashley an sugadi Gavin McParland. Gavin y bwla acha. I besisio, ta sisio sy'n imert gyffwyl. O, an y hansad safai sio co. Ar hafoi. Ar hafoi o Conor King yn sy'n ag Paul O'Sullivan. Eich dach at pad. Safoi firwlt ag Paul O'Sullivan. Marsin, dwi'n eisiau anas bragad ag Kerry. Siachwyniad. Kieran Hurley. Eina O'Connor agus Pixar gnóthe ige Kerry. Agus Paul O'Sullivan is braga sin. Snéanson, Conor King, an chaidige Conor a bóla ach fiachar sin mar hábáil Paul O'Sullivan.
Rinne sé go hanna ar fad sin réim chos láh gachrad an sin chun léir a chamadón cool. Anna hábal ó rís leich na himar sa chéad lehan seo Paul O'Sullivan. Agus a rís seans rinne Kieran Hurley go mahan sin or na hánig an léir séas na parcha. Hit sé chun talamh bhú sé an clic séir agus seans a ggéin ó chanar an beanna sin oscail beagání níosmó.
Ian O'Connor mar sin a tuairt fé dan gaharú balta a ddírigan caharú puinte a scóráil an sa ó héircicana. An ilisio ábhírín gír. Iana a bóla go má Harris a drasná an caharú puinte ge Ian O'Connor.
Yeah, Brannian sé beagání lazy sé teachsús chuig an léir ach tá sé go crin le gachrad a rinne sé go dí seol ina kickan is séire. Annach chun páda. Níor tháinig an chostríd an léir go mórmhar an tam sin ach bhí sé fóscrín agus thar an trasnan agus anna lethe géin O'Connor ina kickan is séire.
Mar sin be Kerry sásta go má leis a géad le agus iad trí faointe chun cín ag le hawn an sa agus Ian O'Connor an san chéidir cíine go aimsithe ag siúd agus anna chúpla sábháil ar fad ó Paul O'Sullivan an san. Bhí sé rás ar fad sa chéad le agus Kerry ábhírí níos fearr na Ardwacha iad chun cín ag le hawn ná de seachtaige Kerry ná de caitheige Ardwacha.
So then that's the situation at half-time in this All-Ireland minor football semi-final. Joe Bradley, Colin O'Rourke and Pat Spillane with me here in our studio. Pat, your lads are going well so far. That's a good Armagh team, but Kerry obviously have the advantage.
Yeah, Kerry slightly the better team in the first half. Not very high quality and not very intense game. You know, the first half was really lit up by the free taking of Ian O'Connor, the two great saves by Paul O'Sullivan, and I suppose Armagh will rue a few missed chances, 2 goal chances, 2 balls into the goalie's hands. But overall, a fairly mediocre first half.
I suppose, Colin, you're inclined to get that, you know, in minor matches, particularly in the first half. Second half, then, as the crowd starts to come in here to Croke Park, and we're expecting a good big crowd here today, by the way, the intensity is inclined to go up a little bit.
Yeah, it must be difficult enough to play in a more or less empty Croke Park. There's not much atmosphere to it, but I thought Armagh up front looked more dangerous than Kerry did, and they got a couple of goal chances. They should have scored them, but overall I thought their inside line looked pretty dangerous, and I would say that they'd be happy enough at half time. Even though they're 3 points behind, I can see them still winning this game.
All right, okay, we're headed for a short break here in the programme. We're back with more from the panel on this minor football semi-final right after that. So then, back here at Croke Park, we're at half-time in this afternoon's All-Ireland minor football semi-final between Kerry and Armagh. And this is how it stands. It's Kerry leading Armagh 7 points to 4. Joe Brawley, Colin Moore, Pat Spillane here with me in the studio. Joe, I was saying to Pat before the break there, this Armagh team have looked impressive through the Ulster Championship and so forth, but and that forward line is very good. They just haven't quite, except for Eugene McVerry, they haven't quite got going yet.
And that's where their whole threat is. I mean, I remember sort of when these boys were about under 15s, the word was coming out that they were going to have a magnificent full forward line come minor stage. And, that's been the case throughout the year. And they've got plenty of composure, and McVerry's got a most impudent dummy, and he has sort of embarrassed a few of the Kerry defenders already. And they've just been a bit unfortunate. They had 2 very good goal chances. I think the forwards more or less did everything right.
This is that young lad McVerry that we were talking about there, Joe. 2 of his points in the first half.
Yeah, well, you can see he's very relaxed and composed. He's got very, very close control, and it's always a difficulty for a defender when he doesn't know when you're actually going to kick the ball, whether you're trying to fool him or not.
Yeah.
And what the defender has done there is after the first dummy, he stood off the second one, so when he stands off, McVerry's got the control to pop it over the bar. It's difficult to... I mean, it's a classic one. Look at it. It's beautiful. Very, very controlled. And there you have it.
Yeah.
He's a nice asset for them to have. I mean, the difference has been O'Connor's frees, and 2 of them from beyond the 50.
Well, it has. And Colin, Pat talked to us before the match about this, about Eamon O'Connor, Jack O'Connor's son, his free-taking abilities and how accurate he was. He certainly proved that in the first half.
Yeah, like if we saw those frees at senior level in the next game, everybody would be talking about it, and
they're just an example of 2 of the ones that they got. But if you have a lad like that taking frees for you, you have a great chance.
You see how far they go over the bar too. Like if you move the ball out another 5 metres, he'd been well able to kick it over too.
Yes.
So at senior level, that's seen as a magnificent asset in any team. And also it's a skill that we don't see that much anymore, because most fellas are now kicking frees out of the hand, and this debate always goes on, which is the better, kick a ball off the ground, kick it out of the hands. Well, we see if you have a fella like Eamon O'Connor, you much better put it down and give him time.
Kick it over the bar is usually the best option. Pat, you're leading by 3, but Armagh did have their goal chances.
They did, and I would disagree with Joe. I mean, certainly Eugene McVerry's first chance, he should have put it away. A good save by Paul O'Sullivan. But if you'll see, he kicked it directly at. I think he should, maybe as Joe said, he should have taken it a bit further, gone around the keeper. But look, he kicked it straight at the goalie. Now, in fairness to the goalie, Paul O'Sullivan came out and narrowed the angle. But you'd have to count that as a miss, as a bad miss.
Should have gone around the keeper.
Now, I think in fairness, you can see it. Look, goalie spreads himself out, but he kicked it directly. He should have taken it a bit. Now, the second one was a little bit more difficult, I think. It was a very, very narrow angle, and it was a quick shot. But what the great thing about here was Paul O'Sullivan. He deflected off the goalpost, but look at his reactions, and he got back to hit it back over the line again.
It was very poor defending. You see the Kerry number 5 there, Greg Gibson, gets caught the wrong side of his man. You try and tell fellas always, make sure you keep the forward outside you. And on 2 occasions there, Kerry backs allowed the Armagh forward to be inside them for the knockdown. Okay. All right, lads, for the next few minutes here on the programme, we're going to turn our attention to this afternoon's senior semi-final between, of course, Cork and Tyrone. Now, Marty Morrissey is down pitch side, and he's talking to 2 men who saw today's opponents up close and personal over the past few weeks.
Indeed they did, Michael. We're joined by 2 players that played in the quarter-finals, Dermot Earley of Kildare, Michael Murphy of Donegal, who played against Tyrone and Cork respectively. Well, you're a big, tall man, Dermot Earley, but certainly Tyrone will find it difficult, I would imagine, against the big men of Cork. Would you agree?
Well, I suppose any team would find it difficult against the big men that Cork have out there, but I mean, Tyrone are so uncomfortable playing their own game, and they have been for the last couple of years, that no matter who they're up against, they'll play their own way. They're very good at winning primary possession, holding the ball. They don't give it away, and their players can take risks off the ball because they know that they're not going to give it away, and as a result you'll find, you know, Philip Jordan or Ryan McMenamin running up and getting on the end of a score. So I mean, like, yeah, Cork are big, but Tyrone are excellent at winning ball as well, you know.
What do you think will be Mickey Hart's game plan from a Tyrone perspective? Will they bring back an extra man, play this blanket defence as they're often accused of?
I don't think so, no. I think Tyrone will go out and play their own game of football. I mean, they've been doing it for the last, 6 or 7 years at senior level, and for 10 years with a lot of guys that have been playing since they won their minor back in '98. So they'll go out and play their own game. It's the usual intense tackling when they don't have the ball, and cool, calm and collective when they do have it. So I don't think he's going to go out and try anything special.
Michael Murphy, you played against Cork, had a great game. I think it was 6 points you scored at full forward. Is that big physical presence a major factor? What was the Donegal view afterwards?
I suppose looking at it afterwards, I mean, Cork, they more or less really steamrolled us. I mean, they got off to a terrific start. I mean, today, if they can build up a head of steam, like in the first opening few minutes, like I really can't see them causing Tyrone problems. From the Tyrone side of things, I really think if they put them out of that rhythm, I think they could really cause Cork problems. But Cork, huge big men, like real physical presences, and also good footballers too.
And in terms of this semi-final, who do you fancy? I mean, you've played against both.
Well, I mean, you're chatting to everybody coming through there to Croke Park. You're asking who do you think will win, and nobody can really give you a clear-cut answer. I think it's going to be just a brilliant game. Hopefully, it stays dry now. But I just have a fancy for Tyrone. I think they've been there too many times now, so just go for Tyrone.
Michael Murphy, Dermot Earley. They're the views of the two footballers from the quarter-final. Let's go back to the studio and Michael Lester.
Marty, thanks very much indeed. So Kerry back out on the field for the second half of this minor semi-final. Still waiting for their opponents to arrive. Just coming out right now. Just a very quick word, Pat Spillane. Can you hang on and win this one and get to the All-Ireland final?
I think they can. It's their best performance thus far in the Championships. Big improvement on their performance against Roscommon. And so far, like I said, they're putting away the chances. They're more clinical in putting away chances. All
right, lads. Thanks for that. Time for the second half then of our All-Ireland minor football semi-final. Our Rasharish Machine, who can be Holashay, August Common Goggins.
Gurmahagat Michael and Irin attack the Machan Talke, Kerry sauce the Gamalish at the Spontus, who could the Wuhas Hedla, Shane, Paul McShane, vanished to it, Ardbacha, Agus Tam Shuraltic, which I shoot, Chesharal and the Melody, not was neither a gimmer to fool. Agus Loch Takichta, Ardbacha and Son, Agus Shane, vanished to it, Ella, or managed to it, Fane, John Kennedy, Agus issued, sauce the Gamag with the Spontus, as far as Hataka Wuha Fos. Kerry took a buha, Sekirla, and Sahaka, Sahlohe Lakanish. Yet Dolta Vaus Gomor, or Snut Spontish Hugger, Gugamoon, Agus and I Roscommon, Megan Doid, Angreshe, a Yimmert, when you get the Hort of Ream Show. Ordwacha, Marchin, Agus Kerry, Agus Tifinte, Oscar Unto Hele, a Lorna Huide, Agus Michael Duffy, Olive, on Haidika Habestach, Agus Tools, the Hortlish Tarnala, Agus Tassandiantige. Agus Ardwacha an Bautas agus Andrew Mornin. Bhfuilteach a siút sa chuúnig is tascar agus seansansa ag Peter Carahell in the goal and the Stefty Gavin McFarlane chance a whole goal ag Gavin McFarlane. Lewis Lassadach ag Ardwacha an a chuimar do winnig a dinne agus tá siad ag cóscór coming.
Yeah, chab mar yara sin de chústa dar a lehan sin. An céad óras tógus a cléir a rihad ar díroch ag Taki Kerry an sin. Tá sé léir de seach with Gavin McFarlane an a chréich an sin. Kegur up Talo Conor Gahintuk sa Cade Lav Nira more on chance on Sham Shin or for Gavin McTarnan and Lira on a creek Strax a Leantown August on a who stored Waka.
Faraha a gimmert lit Twishkertieren, fair namely in the Diag, but in within international to Sakadiko, Green Shale, Kahidart Wacha, Homa, Agus Royal Tog, All Star, Royvilis the Hocht, Agus Royvilis and I, the Clash D, Schneensone, Agus Yad Coast Hannah Henig. Tús nára bit hastáileo Kerry, ach tá sé fachta ag Ardwacha, agus Chancel an so, bhfuilte trasna ag Rory Grogan, ach imhimú, agus fachtan sag ag Greg Gibson. Bhfuilte go dtí Donal O'Sullivan, aigenis dtí James Coffey, Count Fada ó James, go dtí Jack Sherwood, Hungracht an Dave Líne, Chance ag Jack, ach Curmú, fachta ag James Morgan, Ardwacha, bhfuilte go siút dtí Ronan Finnegan, an a hóla fachta go Ronan, Shellif Kinnehige, agus Calais Diante, mar sin sérkick de Ardwacha. Schneensene,
Bhí an gúil an Cercalóir agus
Achan na bhí sé a dálah stoilm an sohead ina chun chalaís.
Cairn se a gansaíonn sin.
Mar sin, seansan so, ag meic very ríist ach tá an pasa me himú. Kerry cosint. Stoilm go gafar an árdí se beidir, mar tá sé gorsta stoilm.
Beidir go kick sé an sin just rih sin hí na láh beagán í áir agus fuair sé stracha san bhuinéil an sin ó san agus an sin an darúir bhí sé teach trasnair, so stocha go beá kick amach an sin ó Michael Duffyach.
Matthew Galvin se. Matthew Galvin agus beidir go sé gorstathe. Stoilm go séir kick tailtig a Matthew.
Just fés chun ráfa sé gá sunk mahan sin, so stocha bhil sé beagán in gortáil ráid.
Duine an gúpla dar nó ó bhile bhí ceile góid I héana agus Philip. Agus sanna bh bhíon cúplaí gimmarte gine stocha, tell nó amáint coman.
Is mór an honor gan dát don chlán.
Mar sin tá moltóid chuna chaidecha haf an áde. Necha sé siúd iní a dhéanamh le Matthew is cosúil. Átar sé gaid agus seansan tuige Robbie Tasker pulla an hamáil a ríist. An hamáil úd san ó Rory Grúgan. Á hamáil úntach a ríist ó Paula Sullivan. An a láinniuh sa bhid ag Paula Sullivan. Churchill. Seo he Greg Gibson. Seansan sa gardhacha. Máha. Son go bhfuil. Tá sé seo Andrew Mornin gimmarte rá sa fad ná fuil.
Tá sé ddíimeach cean an na park a bhí sé tusna sé Lorna Park an sin sa dar leach, tá sé gaáit ar fuidir na park an sin. Anna hín blion seo just bhú sé an hapsan air fór Robbie an Tasker an Leród. Anna stop a ríis ó Paula Sullivan, suas a ríis ar a chus agus chus a ríis. Ionach ar fad, ceir sábhail ionach sa cléis seo go dtí seo.
Agus cárta buí de Ian Galvin, snéan tarna ceann, James Coffey agus Ian Galvin, mar sin mar jaolaí galí sin Andrew Mornin. Agus seo de sé lechan an chalí sin I ghiscint. Son. Agus sé hé Kerry agus Donlo Sullivan, churad a bhuiile, fachtaige James Donnelly agus fixéir de James Donnelly. Ach tá Donlo Sullivan gorstathe, cafar cór leiise chur ar gcónal.
Bulla trum a ríis an sin a fór a braní me déir a ríis. Doch rois sé sin Cercalóir ó James Donnelly.
Se, góla le góla.
Góla beidir go bhór sé beagán san aon sin an 5 taige.
Agus mar sin tá séir cic a gháilteige ardhacha agus nimmert ar cóharach snín tá bháil óntach ar fáid diantan sanna Paula Sullivan mar a bhí sé rá an ceharú ceann in neog diantaige.
Brenn ar an obair caiicó díagras bhí sé chun ráis ar a chus a ríise chun an sábh eile dhéanamh an sin arrás ar fad.
Tar na ceann ó Rory Grúgan na stáilm se. Mar sin duine go lechraí rí go dísa gan éana go Paula Sullivan ach tá Donal Sullivan I dribbleóide díarn tá fiosachar ar chóir leiis agus tá Jamie ó Sullivan se Jamie ó Híl Comín ón hangan na aheir tá sé siúd tí techan páidce bhí sé siúd a gimmert nadig bhí sé gorstathe agus tá sé I réis mar sin Jamie ó Sullivan.
Five an sin lena challarbón rud éigen just breníonn siad gúil siad ag lecha am leis.
Dimmer Jamie an rig agus tá sé filte ar neis go bar a bheit a ríis tééis gortú mac léon a gláiste olscoile na gailí, bhí sé lápáit gan rig de chláiste bhríanain a chail chluthe canis na héireann. Mar sin déisian sa ige Jamie O'Sullivan ar a bhíanach an nochta a ahead builte féine sé Gíl Comín ón angana dar nó. Mar sin an taharús an dianta, Jamie istéig agus Donal tí an fáid a gágant. Donal O'Sullivan imithe agus gortathe lineán a díarn beidir gortathe as an muile sin fuair sé ó James Donnelly an Baltasan. Liamór O'Cháinan san agus duine go na ránóidí agus John Kennedy ábhírína miníochan is fiachar sin do bhuiile anna féan agus Donal a fágan na páidce. Mar sin Sér kick de Ardwacha. Agus yn immer dydy'r holl iawn y meo. So chluhil a chanis yn so. Yn chiad chluhil a chanis. Niall Rowland, y bôl yn y caedig ydi Andrew Murnin y hos na chai ynaid. So hei Andrew. Naid Shelifi, agus anaflocail dianta yn bautas yn eid. Agus disig Kerry, agus James Coffey, glwysach na taile chéile inis. Tras na gydyn inadí James O'Sullivan. Wel terai gyda siwd gyda Kieran Hurley. Calais dianta Kieran, gyda Declan McKenna. Wel gyda tapig. O'r cystig, ach siansan sa rhys gyda James Donnelly. Inis gyda Peter Carragher. Ile chŵl gyda Declan McKenna. O wynig gyda ni. Ardwacha y twrt na caidilw gyda Peter Carragher yn ahwyd. Bert Templed, Machanish di Niall Rowland. Fan y tefline. Agus dish yn so, gyda Robbie Tasker. Robbie y bwla. Stechel Ashley. Anna Gramwyd i'r Gavin McFarland. Agus tygwch yn talwn yn rifsestig. Ni rifis goswyl.
Na, stoch Russia tífa mwych ar galor. Is gramish sé timp lera. Yn chyn agus harna sé chun talaf. Stoch Russia tífa mwych ar galor.
Marshin. Padraig O'Connor yn so, y dol y lawr o boltora. Yn meg yn tiw cort y bwy i gecir i beg. Padraig O'Connor. Marshin. Rory Grogan, y hwgwg yn council. Wel, tig Rory, agos ta Ardwacha mi heb pwyntach yn cyn.
Ja, agus an cúpla scóra bhfuil fight agus a dar lehan seo, thuair siad an módíoch an líró crín isteach ó scór an chúl, bhua Gavin McFarland é an tam sin agus bhua sé an kick séir agus ribh sin an chúl, ar díoch sias tríd lár chúlaí Kerry an sin agus cruthú siad an chúl sin freisin. Ja, bhí sé tíomh muoin ar brenn an tú a rí sé.
Díadach las mar sin agus Paul O'Sullivan, Council a bhóla machaige. Dianta go mahansan ag Michael Brennan, Stechel Ashley inis agus James Coffey a glwysach. Anna Lasca bwylta gacha, ni chur sé farasi. Sara higa James Morgan. Machley yn so, gyda James Donnelly. Donnelly, diarig Robbie Tasker a gaim siw. A sé siw gwolas y draw yn ffacht ag ystolium. Robbie, le hénig a hwcagi. Ni he, Conor King. Offeinta gydys ag Conor, tras na na poetgi. Ach fachta gydas ag Kevin Nugent yn ision. Lon chwli Clay, Kevin y glwysach, lastig dan lina cwg fedd agos dahad. Hos y glwysach, agos Will Calais diantaid, tá Calais diantaid gynnau lo sé, dyr yn moltawyd.
Ja, beidir gur dag sé láb tíbh stéir an líró mar brenin tú ar a rís. Bhí sé struck as beidir beag gani. Ja, bhí sé tarnt as an líró sin is tóchar an cinnig heart an sin ó Michael Duffy.
Mar sin, Rory Grogan, áfínta godísa agus deisige, an síú ceannach nó huachtá nilise, ábhín gír. Rory bóla acha taobh na lábhí deise, ábhín caum an Baltasan ó Rory, agus tá trí cín chur a múige, agus tá Padraig O'Connor I fágan na páitce, agus Niall Fitzgerald a bhí gimmert den ag Roscomáin istig, Niall Fitzgerald, agus tá Padjoy istig, agus Ian Galvin imithe, rá ahrú dianta ige Kerry. Sné Padjoy, o rynna yn y lawn agus y chiad fanw fachtige, ceis tach yn páitce. Shelley van hochtach yn is, agus rhysd Ardwacha agus Andrew Murnin. Loich na hymar od Ardwacha agus, wel, cic seir, hochtach tiltyn synnige.
Ja, tiltig ar chwys I sumsach rhywun. Sut I tafod to Kerry just, you know, lirad all team Lorna Park and she. Cashid brisha fiocasús na rudeg in just gonna lirad all agus and sais Lewis a hog alas Ardwacha. You know, gacra de gart fwy lahar.
Rory Grogan a bóla agus bóla go hálinn an tríú píntig a Rory Grogan. Annach rín fad o'n Ganson. Inis tá siad mithe ó áfeintach an cín a naid Kerry. Cén techtanír a há I Kerry inis se vigit síalara.
Ja, na scór an sin ó Rory Grogan tá seannach rín na kick na sera go dí seo.
Mar sin, Paul O'Sullivan, slán hoid Kerry go dísa ó hef na maidí stop per échama. Ach, ní leon taobh slán fós. Chanson sa inis Kerry, dalir in onsaí. Damien Kelly, anna chóra go Damien. Ní sé aus le chláiste na skelige. Amach go dtí Shane Carroll. Ceann an áardar fad builteige an bhaid Kieran Hurlín counsa. Ní bhaid Halís dianta an son Niall Rowland agus Saorkick builteige tapaige. Deisige ardwacha dullar in únsaí. Déanana bhar lína cúgvéidir agus tífa hit. Ceann fada agus Philip Galvin is gaile leis a gaunsan mar sin kick taobh líne a bheith gaun de Kerry. Scóra tastáil Kerry inis chun gan ardwacha is gaile roádach an cín. Gan ein scór aimse hiige Kerry sa tarna le fós. Ceann Gedid agus a bhfuil Shellif Cailtecha tás cosúil sethe Robbie Tasker Robbie Gluiseach Stachalás línishtí Eugene McVery shots at hole at McParland Gavin McParland agus Cole ifid a dó an sohiige the ardwacha Rachol mar sin the ardwacha ige Gavin McParland.
Yeah, rinne there aus an sin fórsid a lírad wai tachi Kerry an sin Diber sé chuig Eugene McVery rinne Eugene McVery an rud ceart chun é hort go Gavin McParland agus seachas iarachtaí Paul O'Sullivan Seachas ar Paul O'Sullivan fós seol sé is Jack Salíntan anna bug anna chól tháinig sé sin ó overcrú an na tusa chun a líra áhhaid takeithe Kerry.
Mar sin Max Tiemann takeithe an páidce de Kerry an Garmánach agus Shane Carroll an fearlár páidce imihin. Aharú eile fós a ge Kerry Max Tiemann de Shane Carroll. Mar sin Kerry a glúiseach Niall O'Shea díreach teachtar náis go dtí Éana O'Connor pachta go glóteige agus sa Saorkick. Agus deisige éana beidir an chéad scór a ghaimsiú de Kerry scór a tastáil go mór in iswathe.
Yeah, gan down tá lírad near word ar ein lírad sús an sin ar 3 cúig nóid nó mar sin de so sean an seo ag éon O'Connor scóra á agus just fiú gan rudí a muile sé a gcóir Kerry agus just sean a hortaí thógáil isteach sa cléir ríis.
Mar sin cúig faointe atra a láthar na huaide Éana O'Connor chéir faointe sa chéad le chuna sa gaiideog leis an só agus aige a thuirtaige bháide no go sédíag. Éana bóla annach rain an cúigiú peinte ige éana aus ar fadós na Saorkick na cóna.
Yeah, aus ar fad agus just a rá amach na park an sin seola níor de seachúgin lads tá Kieran Hurley mé féin an líra de buchan agus táid an scór ná tá siad fós a clé cé nach bhfuil sé sinach an céad scór sa dar lehan seo tá siad fós a clé tá siad an líra de áil timp Lorna Park agus an líra salachar stócha buchan freisin.
Mar sin be siad de brabéidir ar Max Tiemann in isim lápáidce agus tá an bhirt lápáidce a thosnaige ige Kerry an bhirrtecha imithe. Donal O'Sullivan gortathe agus Shane Carroll a daobh líne láthar na huaide. Se chuin Kerry a glúiseach Damien Kelly. Trasna an sugadí Jack Sherwood, seansaige Jack amach leis amach an tudí Kieran Hurley an bhaid sé an pointe hir an na bóla ní bhaid anna chaum an Baltason.
Yeah, an rud ceart an líir de bhuachan an kick amach an sin agus é a bug go tapíos Jack na tusa tá an na scór na áil. Seans maithang sin Kieran Hurley just mí chrin os scór an chúil an sin.
Agus Damien Kelly gortathe a láthar na huaide Damien Kelly caafar cóirleiise chur ar Damien a mo lár na páidce an son. Fiscura ar chóirleiste a Kerry chéir faointe an dédig a láthar na huaide. Mar sin Damien takeithe chuige hen. Ceamsa bhfuilte Joe Lord na páidce a ríist an son James Donnelly annach bháil. Mar sin Saorkick gnóthaige bhfuilte go Niall Rowland ceann breá fada Hansensa anna Hansensa garhacha chuna taló a hanaáil wat san ó Robbie Tasker ige Paul O'Sullivan a ríist. Mar sin Robbie Tasker lena skillan a sacid a bólaisteach acha Paul O'Sullivan na bheithic sa bháide. Agus seo Peter Carragher fanna taobh líne Gavin McParland me sé tapig a róhin a sí stoppa hiige Gavin chor treaba machchansa go dtí Eugene McVery Eugene inis meag Shellibh agus amach leis rós amach leis rá treapathe an dalamh fé rós stoilm rá treaba don dalamh stoilm.
An stochúil sé treéis kicks ar a hort de ardwacha an tam sin.
Mar sin Seapas gur freab sé fé róis cosúil ná gén seo he Tasker at son agus paracaide fanna talún. Mar sin ardwacha go bhfuil an Saorkick se fachtacha. Seansige Eugene McVerry. Gúcholin Blochbán. Versa. Agus pointe go dísa. Anis giliúil sa chéad leach. Ní tí sin fada dóhin. Sábháilta istigan sanna go Jamie O'Sullivan na stólim. Mach le inis go dí Nailo sé cosint. Ian brúha Kerry láhar na huide. Gúla fachta an sanna go James Coffey. Corrago hige. Trasna na páit go dí Philip Galvin. Seansa go Philip. Pas gópaige. Ha farsinige. Ha sé mecht. Dianamar lína cúg vedra stahad. Lastig da. Wilte isteach an san. Go dín ina díige. Pajoy. Ach an vertianta istigige Stephen O'Reilly. Agus amach le. Agus inis. Ardwacha. Trasna na páitge an so. Go dí Keelan Downey. Keelan tá sé se tapig chuma. Go dí Andrew Murnin. Andrew Gluiseacht. Andrew Bóla. Le Habalta. Agus Shanson tuige Matthew Galvin. Calais dinter Matthew. Serkick de Kerry. An chiad scorele. Be sé táchtach. Mach go dí Michael Brennan. Michael Brennan in is sé diar Kerry chuir in unsaí. Acha. Gyrpa an dala bestoile me ge Pajoy agus Serkick de Ardwacha.
Stoke up a coin sin kick serious Jack de Kerry and sin bhúil sin lira do rá agus an sin fór sin sung Jane do gani agus sin dúirte go glach sin lira ar lag sé láver an lira ar an talamh.
Mar sin Rory Grogan. Nihuig agus Seachún Kerry agus Damien Kelly. Agus táile Ardwacha an Baltason. Keelan Downey. Trasna na páitge inis go dí Conor King. Conor King ar go dí Robbie Tasker. Fear an a hapigar fad. Seachúine Anna Hugh ar fadón. Trasna go dí Declan McKenna. Go dí Robbie. Robbie ar go dí James Donnelly. James Lloyd. Nis bhfuil Calais dianta go Kieran Hurley tá Serkick Ardwacha go Shanson tuige Andrew Murnin. Seo Andrew ar anna gain séireach. Níl an dain séir fósáin. Fósáin. Eugene McVerry córach. An vertianta go Philip Galvin. An pas níl sé chur a bheras fós. Anna Röbe. Luther Eiter. Agus Shanson tuige Ardwacha. Rory Grogan. Le héad agus Serkick ar deidir de Kerry.
Tá si de gaibre go han grú mar dram positíh sin agus tá si chur anna bhrú ar taí Kerry teach amach leis an éir agus sinna fág si de cruú an méid sin seansan agus i ggéirí an tam ar fád an léir a bhócant tíhiste an méidir dar fé méiders mar sin de chun na scór na imsú.
Agus Ardwacha trúr ar a déobh lína go láthar na huide an ducha siad chan páitgeach seo Greg Gibson. Seo Greg a Gluiseacht déanamh lína cúgvéidir sífa hit. Bhailte go deasige ar aigen sagadí Damien Kelly. Tá hí go sa le chéile le cláiste na sceige. Bhailte isteach seo Damien Kelly go fóil agus ní ábhar a chuisce bh an dalamh idir múltóid. An Serkick go tappa go dí James Morgan. Steach a láslí Rory Grogan. Agus Shahid Eugene McVerry. Ja sé dain séireach. Eugene a gháil isteach. Philip Galvin clíhánach leis. Eugene fós lena haran an tulla bhfuilteige. Seansitsa ige Gavin McParland. McParland agus gan éon darú bhfuil tá darú diantaige McParland an Baltasa.
Gachar de geart a Eugene McVerry an sin nach an chréoch in aon plus a bhí an níá leis an seam sin ach sin bachóir de Gavin McParland an scóra aimsú. Kick amach taptaí an sin.
Mar sin faoisih de Kerry agus Seansitsa ige Jamie O'Sullivan. Jamie Erai go dí Michael Brennan. Michael Brennan isteach a lás le bhíochar sin an san an bhartianta go Conor King. Bhartianta na chuinnig Greg Gibson agus seansca James Coffey inis agus Max Teeman an acilis James Coffey a bóla ach ní bhgéanaan san nach Declan McKenna. Chaidige Declan. Declan isteach a lás lí go dí Andrew Murnin. Andrew Harnash go dí Keelan Downey. Mecht leis go fód. Anna Ruhar ar fad. Steach léon sa go dí Robbie Tasker. Robbie Tasker. Seansa go Robbie. Chor, chor. Amach lé go dí Rory Grogan. Rory go hard agus Rory go trín. An ceathrú pointe ige Rory Grogan.
Yeah, anna bhain sin a rís sé Robbie Tasker tá chruthú na fáibli tíbh sin chamad sé an léir anna chumpáach leis an léir cá sé Fána trúr an sin, seo sé an léir de rascó Rory Grúgan agus Haran Trastan an sin agus faoi láthir tá ardhacha dhéanamh gachú de radníos cruinená tá muinteach hirí.
Well, bhí Kerry an uachtar sa céadlech, ní leon áras na go bíad ardhacha an uachtar sa tarnale. Go fólaí, réchama. Ríist bhfuilteach haris a déobh líne an son an báta san agad Peter Carragher. Mar sin, cic slesa de Kerry. Jack Sherwood, chuna counsa bhladóid. Bhfuilteach Jack, bhfuil sí chu a bheras, níl na é. Bachta an son agad James Morgan. Agus le ardhacha an counsa. Tang a bháil dianta a dalamh lethe son in Max Team an a dírn. Shanson tug Keelan Downey, Stachel Ashley, gedi Kevin Nugent. Legedi Keelan Downey reached. Anna Yaras of Arsa, the Hosnichet Lushach. Agus an Miale, Morning Gurhitchech, Tarna Shansa Gebeder, James Coffey, Remishama, Kalish Dinta James, again Andrew Morning. Marshin, Sir Kick the Kerry. Agus Kieran Hurley, a fog in the Poitke, the Kerry. Agus Matt Green a tachtesteach the Kerry. Matt Green and not Kieran Hurley. Dó trí ige ardhacha sa tarnale in faointe bháin ige Kerry go dísa komen.
As I say, sin an difríocht an ót, sin an a sellar gan daoach. Just tá si do wadníos crunne timp Lorna Park agus an módéir agus Stachel scór Eugene McVerry tá Robbie Tasker dhéanana go hanmha tíbhiste sin agus gachóir tá si den anna líor a chorós a chór.
Agus Shanselinta an bátas ige Gavin McParland ach sa bhálta stig ige Paul O'Sullivan. Shans cuisach sa ráideach an son agus seohé Matthew Galvin. Matthew a raigan sa godi James Coffey. Jack Sherwood. Jack ag luaseach den is agus tá rud éigen a tastáil luaseach de hasnú ó Kerry. Bhfuilte go híisiil, bhfuilte go deasaisteach an son ige godi Pa Joy. Heidige Pa, Shanser scóige Pa. Bhfuilte Pa agus taobh na láimh clé.
Agus nóir táú tú fér leis na scór na bhfuil Kerry tá gach seans tábhachtach agus bocóda Pa sinna ghlacha. Rinne sé go machchan na líor a bhuachan chaséir a chusías ach just tharna sé an tíb mí cheart an post an sin chun an scór a ghlacha.
Cúig faointe atra agus an tám is leanú leis. Cín si bit cheirinn ámat agus lechiad agus focail chur a glúis an réiteóra ag an muirta bhlíine agus fis a chorige roiine éigent an sa agus an leabhíí na teachtamach ige agus an chiad cháirta buí beidir de ardhacha James Morgan se an fear go raibh a gríanana an sa an éidir chuige trí coman Jean Morgan.
Níl samchad rinne sé an sin a beidir go sé strachas na tusaí a tíbhiste sin agus just chur choscar gach bud a bhfuil si dhéanamh nach chuil si den ná líor a bog an na tatíon sin.
Mar sin Stolam trí cínig a Kerry, Padraig O'Connor, James Coffey agus Ian Galvin i mithe dar nó agus Padraig i mithe. Ceanna bháinnig ardhacha, Seachún ardhacha agus Peter Carragher. A ríist an person Robbie Tasker é chó hanamúl, chó mear a glúiseach. I lethe chúil dí Peter Carragher. Stach le a chabhí Kalish dianta go Gavin McParland an Baltasan.
Bhí sé strachas gan sin sin Niall Fitzgerald an mór sin.
Faointe bháin go dísa mar sin ige Kerry sa tarnale. Dó trí go ardhacha agus seachúin Michael Brennan. Kalish diantar Michael. Séir kick bhfuilte gechni. Ní chur sé bharasí. Shanson sa ige Rory Grúgan. Bhfuilte raig agus Eugene McVerry an bhartianta ige Michael Brennan. Dianta go maithad san ige Michael Févrú. Bhainte go. Bhfuilte nádas an éir ige Eugene McVerry agus sin anna faointe ige Eugene McVerry conan.
Agus scóir a rí seile hagan ó oibrí na tusaíil sin chun an buile chur isteach chun na léir a strachahhaí muinte Kerry chun an léir a bhuachan agus an seansa cruthú a ríist brenéir an oibar cruú an sé ó Eugene McVerry tá sé tras na buile an sin, buile eile an seo. Sé Eugene McVerry séas ar léor casan sé agus Haran Trastan agus sin an difriíocht mórid in na fórna tá sé de gaibrú go han cruúa mar grúpa taobhiste na tusaí an sin.
Agus sné an tríú pointe gnóthe ige Eugene. Mar sin, Paul O'Sullivan, scór a tastáil go dóite ó Kerry inis. Heog Shellif, James Donnelly, godi Peter Carragher. Trastan na Poitke, Eugene McVerry agus Philip Galvin. Philip Rovaga an Baltasa, Philip McVerry. A drehisteach go mí lehach. Sair kick builte. Agus Shansiga Kerry, Dolly Denunzi. James Coffey. Joff had a builte agus Gwalva, Dienta Sonair, and Bautason, again Damien Kelly. Sair Gnohege, score Tasdalo Kerry, agus Kele, Acha Ian O'Connor.
Agus tá si anna chrain mar tachi an sin or nach bhfuil si den an lero de bhuach an tá si láidir chun stop agus just cosca chur an muinte Kerry or tá si de géir an lero de boga.
Bhfuilte seo har sé dras ná an séú puinte gnóthe ige Ian O'Connor, Tarha anna chrain ar fad.
Yeah, anna chrain sé fuinte an kicking éireach a kicking is an sin so go hanawa de Ian O'Connor just ní rain den eile chun ceú leis de dar lehan sin timp Lorna Parker nó Rashid den an Cada all agus é chuir Stachos Cork here and Hurley a dog and Park and sin beag ní slú here so I can start to shut hard wacha chun board of gacháid timp in Park sto for me hall.
Agus sto gur beag taine de rob puinte fen tras a cool tastáil Kerry.
Ga cool is stochi tá gart agad
agus seo hé Declan McKenna gudi Ronan Finnegan James Donnelly Stacha John Huinish Shanson ige Rory Grogan Shahe Rory Anna Yeshige Mac Shelive a Praba a Bola agus tá basalach sé beidir coolach sin cúiú coolín ige Rory Grogan.
Yeah, bhí chuúlan gan dát ach bhí brinne Rory Grogan an rugceart just rach sé am nuair bhí sé ar níor tháinig sé an stachan seo seoch sé frab an sin agus chuir sé ar an trasan agus iad na scóna sin just chun an cléthe chinú.
Mar sin cuman amachasa ardhacha go bead a bhíoch lethe canis céhigh leo well ní fis fós Mayo non dún de dánach se chuin. Kerry Derek Dolly Denunzi. Chances a beidir a controlach nó ho. Nailo sé meachtasteach na haváil dianta Stigginson nó nailo sé ige Stephen O'Reilly.
Bhí sé brenn Paulo O'Sullivan sa chéad lehan sin sé sú Stephen O'Reilly. Is tóchar rinne sé gachar de ceart, cumid sé féin mór agus chuir sé ar an trasna an sin anna hábháil an gáchúil Byron or a gléadar ar bhíad go hanawa.
Mar sin de Rím Paulo O'Sullivan an ár de Harris drasnáin ige nailo sé nó de Rím Stephen O'Reilly an ár ige nailo sé puinte acha cúlatha tastáilmhathe mar go bhfuil mí de tanna le count scríbe nómata bháin agus péméid am a brise cheadú ige multóid. Stephen O'Reilly mach go dtí lár na páidce agus an Baltasa an bhhartíanta go Jack Sherwood ó chuis sé go lár páidce well bhíon count na tastáil ó Kerry nis be siad a dírig count sa bóla Jonah Carno ige dírin Shansansa ige Michael Brennan Michael a glúiseacht Michael Fós a glúiseacht dá chur a ige Andrew Mornin loich ardhacha Andrew Mornin gan é an áras sár chluthir fad immer ige seo hé James Donnelly Collies Grana and son Kevin Nugent.
Yeah, Druchar chéan ach Keiko Mahas bhí Andrew Merlin fi sé Gaibro go han cruú suas na Park agus an sin cruúla go hanha Gaibro go cruú chun an léir a casa timp agus rinne sé go machchan é sin aimimsú agus a dhéanamh dardhacha.
Mar sin Jack Sherwood agus néan cearú carta buí ach tá trí nómatí brise cadathe ag an multóid. Trí nómatí agus beidir náfuil chluthas a críoch na fós.
No, má tá si den an líir a áil timp Lorna Parker é seolaisteach sa lína láchú, beidir bhfuil sean an sin, beidir nuf si den an brise fiochaí suas agus an líir a chur sa líontáin, agus má tá si den an sin dhéanamh cábhís go nach mai seansa go cean eile áil nó cúpla scór na aimimsú.
Mar sin nílann suí géan taobh go fóil, dir Coleman, rístansa Andrew Mornin a sé féil rúocht, trasna istí Ronan Finnegan, an lán cholaí, amach lé go dtí Conor King, Stach go dtí James Donnelly, Farrell had dhéanamh ar seansaige siúd, bhuilte ige siúd, ach taobh na láimh clé ige James Donnelly. Ach annachid Shelley bhuilte ige seo a gahabh léir.
Yeah, é féin agus Peter Carr timp Lorna Park agus leis sin Andrew Merlin tá sé trúach go anna mór anna láidir agus gachóir tá sé ag teach leis an líród nó ag dhéanamh beagání takeíocht tá si anna cruú agus anna láidir agus chuirn siad stop le gachi le bogarí ag gurís an tusa dar a leat beidir.
Eugene McVerry, meachtar lechois, cór leis corrid, mar sin, Paula Sullivan, big down is Kerry, like Max Teeman and Council, Levi, in the wig goody Conor King, Stach le goody Eugene McVerry, Farah Green, Bultiga Eugene, a Harish, they have no live clay, Kupla Cown as a Kale, Kuramuga, Ordbacha, a Hardbacha, a Hadian of Lager, a whole Kerry, a Lorna Huide, Agus yet Cook Finte, Hunkeen, Agus Nomad Guile, donna trí nómatí imethe, mar sin noch a second fácathe. Kerry, cúg faointach an Derek, annach bháige Peter Carragher, annach láidir fada mo halár na páisce, mar a bhí cóman ará I hénig agus James Donnelly, an sércic dúilte go tapig isteach go dtí Rory Grogan, Seansile an soige Andrew Mornin, Andrew Lenach Tóig, agus Sarah Hestig go Paul O'Sullivan. Na seansan na go léad a gra húgart vachan so ach an pas me himú dí Rory Grogan, seansa go Rory, Lenach Tóig agus tóca sé cansa. Agus sinné buile marahan am an son ag Rory Grogan agus sinné an séo pointe aimse hiige agus ina dúí istig an so Oma Ryan Rafferty istig Eugene McVerry so sahústa.
Yeah, annach le Rory Grogan 3 on immer 3 o kicking is there annach rein skachar the rinne sé tá sé annach an pórach lena kicking is sin glachan sé am an tamar fad agus sholan sé har an trasnan agus a stoké sin Craig na hair an buntimach Craig na hair an buntimach go rock agus tá seo.
Agus bóla básaige Eugene McVerry fágan na páitce 3 faointe aimse I gasú agus 3 faointe go Kerry sa tarna le I fad ach se chuin Kerry glúiseach an bhartianta an sonnaige Declan McKenna. Mar sin na tanna le count scríbe an so agus cumanna maithe so halabhid ardhacha Andrew Mornin. Bhí bhá nó géí Kerry is stoilm agus Shohe Robbie Tasker agus kick cúgvéidir agus tahad I bheith gaun de ardhacha bréidir an counter nach fad komen.
Yeah, stoker an kickture and stoker an boga sin a bhí Kerry spáin sé gachar a bhí mí ceart a dar lein ar aon den ggéire an léir bhí sé dughaní mí chrin lena pasan a bhí acu ní roisid an an léir a bugad tapi golóir isteach go dtí na lína lán tusaí an sin agus the bhfuil bhfuil muintear ardhacha mór agus láidir bhí sé den an chosco chur a gachar a rineidir sa dar lein seo agus bhíidir iad féin ar aus an seo sa dar lein na scór na fórsíd.
Lenómat legus na trí nómat imethe Andrew Mornin a bóla stachal áslí agus sinné an bhartianta go ardhacha a dianta go slach mar a cup láchúil á scarúnt in idir an lé agus iad Harveh sásta lohénig agus Gavin McParland a scóráil láchúil agus anna hástid fad Kerry príomhriste go bhfuil siad cura do riimseúil balta bháin eile agus tepethra ó hicanis na héan a bhuachtant ó néideag nach a ceir conan.
Yeah, Arish, it's okay. There's a brand aware already fine play sin agus ke bhfuil sé cúig blion dé go bhúidir a chraibh na hair na stocha tá imróí a teach tríd an tamar fad just a brand amach an sin ní aon léach stocha for an géirí a tháinig a seasamach an sin bhí gach duine bhí mar léach ar an lá ó ardhacha agus sin an fá bhfuil an lá búteach chuú.
Ach bhí lech regard vacha.
Ar fud na park bhí léachach chu mín bhí Andrew Mornin ar aus bhí Bert Lorna Parker Peter Carragher James Donnelly ar aus agus tíh sin sin Robbie Tasker Eugene McVerry agus Gavin McParland tá si chun fáib nach chruthú daon taí timppel na tíir agus go háirithe léhéna na chraibh.
Agus gur maithagad comen an scór dearnach ardhacha dóide Kerry náda dé agus lei sin a reis chúsa Michael.
And our match commentators there were Micheál O'Shea and Coleman Goggins. Joe Brawley, Colm O'Rourke and Pat Spillane with me here in the studio. Colm, at half-time, Kerry were leading by 3 points. You said Armagh would win, and you were right.
Yeah, well, Armagh showed even during the first half, I think that their inside forward line had the beating of the Kerry backs, and it just was more of the same the second half, except this time they got a couple of goals through Gavin McParland. But all over the field the second half, Armagh dictated things. They seemed to be much physically stronger. They won all the 50-50 tussles for possession, and overall I think it's quite a good Armagh team, but I was very disappointed with Kerry the second half. You know, if you take out Ian O'Connor's freeze out of it, there wasn't much to this Kerry team. Their passing out of defence was dreadful, but overall Armagh much better team and should have probably won it by a lot more.
In fairness, Pat, you were disappointing in the second half.
It was very poor. I mean, I based my prediction at half time on what I saw in the first half, and Kerry were more clinical in taking their few chances. The second half, Kerry team turned up in the jerseys turned up, but there was no intensity, there was no passion, there was no drive, there was no wanting to win, and like Colm said, they lost all the 50-50 battles. No intensity to their play.
Do you think the injury was a bit disruptive?
Oh, not at all in the world. I'll tell you, Michael. You know, I look at that team and I look at I mean, you got 4 points from play in 60 minutes. That's a woeful return. There was 8 forwards played today, 3 points from 8 forwards. The bottom line is, look, I'm involved with my own little club. I can honestly tell you, in our club we have 2 minors would be good enough for that, and I think maybe in Kerry we have focused a little bit too much on the colleges level, and this year's colleges standard was poor.
Right, Joe?
Well, no, I mean, you just wonder why, you know, there's been a succession of Kerry minor teams coming to Croke Park and all very, very anemic, you know, and mean, as soon as Armagh threw the gauntlet down the start of the first half, Kerry just vanished completely.
The funny thing about it though, with Kerry minor teams, although that happens, they get players out of the minor teams that become good seniors, like a lot of counties.
There is a theory, and Jarlath Burns was expounding on this during the week, that he was saying, you know, that, for example, he said when Armagh lost the minor final in '92, 10 of that team went on to be part of the team that won the Senior All-Ireland because they were driven on by that failure. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, on the other hand, you can say, well, look, Tyrone began by winning the All-Ireland minor title in '98, and that same team is essentially still in place. So, you know, but I mean, it is interesting that Kerry teams don't seem to compete well at this level. And I mean, Armagh had it all their own way in the second half. And I mean, the physical exchanges, they just cut them in two. And I mean, at one stage, you know, Kerry, for about 10, 11 straight kickouts, didn't get their hands on the ball around the centre of the field. And also, you'd have to say that Armagh have done a lot of work. Their full forward line was clever and strong, and they played with great understanding together. I mean, at one stage, one of them had the audacity to try a back heel on the ground to one of his teammates. And I mean, they ran through the Kerry full back line. They looked small.
But as well as that, they got 2 goals in the second half. Good goals, but some of the Kerry defending was questionable on this.
Yeah, well, without the Kerry goalkeeper, Paul O'Sullivan, it would have been 5 or 6 goals, and, you know, straight from the throw-in. But Armagh were looking for goals. You know, he could have taken his point coming through there. But McParland finishes well with his left foot. The number 8 for Armagh, Peter Carroll, coming through, and again gave the ball to the man in the best position. You know, this is all simple things of football. Always give the man the ball to the man inside, and you have a finisher there in McParland.
But they've clearly had the good fortune to unearth 3 forwards with genuine flair and understanding of how to play in the forward line. I mean, and this is beautifully done.
This was a spilled possession, Pat, as well, which is good.
I mean, there's a bit of a niceness about these Kerry team. They were trying to walk the ball out. You know, against this Armagh minor team is a bit like their Armagh senior team, or like the teams from Ulster play. They play with high intensity. So I mean, you don't dwell on the ball. You move the ball quick and fast. And there's a bit of an innocence about Kerry at underage level, that we have the talent, and you know, we can play, and
maybe
we're more
skillful.
skillful.
Maybe it's not a bad thing, though, Pat, in a way. Maybe for developing skill and stuff.
Yeah,
maybe it's better to concentrate on that. I would agree with that. They
have the skill, but the bottom line, if there's any lesson they'll have learned for today, is that you can have all the skill in the world and all the best free takers in the world. The bottom line is you have to have the ball. We didn't have ball winners, and number 2, you have to have intensity and hunger, and that didn't show today, particularly in the second half.
We have.
The point you were making, Michael, I think is valid. Like, you know, some counties set out their stall, and the be-all and end-all is winning minors and winning things like that. The whole method of play is important to develop at minor level, so that players come on to senior teams, you know. So like winning an All-Ireland at minor level is no big deal, really. It should be a transmission of players with a certain style and with certain skills who fit into a senior pattern. That seems to work in Kerry.
Well, Armagh are into the All-Ireland final nonetheless this year. Let's hear from the Armagh manager, Paul McShane. He's talking to Marty Morrissey.
Thank you very much, Michael. Congratulations, Paul. That was a pretty impressive performance. Any day you beat Kerry is a good day's work.
Well, I told you before we weren't afraid of Kerry. We probably didn't play as well as we could in the first half. I think we were a wee bit nervous and jittery of ourselves. But got a wee bit of a talk at half-time, and certainly they come out storming in the second half. I don't know what Kerry's think. They scored 3 points in the second half, you know. But, you know, I never doubted these lads. They have showed great character right over the period of the championship. 2 points down against Tyrone in the first round with 2 minutes to go. They still 1-2, you know, and they battled hard. They got up their work rate big time in the second half, and they needed it, because Kerry were really, you know, showing what they can really do, and we were letting them do it. But we had to get more into their faces the second half, and it worked for us.
You had several goal-scoring opportunities, but Paul O'Sullivan, the Kerry keeper, was making great saves in the first half. But goals win matches, you know what they say. Good start to the second half.
Absolutely, and you know, it's the tonic we needed. That's what we planned to do: get the ball in there and get a score, settle us, whether it's a goal or a point, and it luckily hit the back of the net, give us the lift we needed. And you know, as you say, goals does lift you and win matches, and they've done that today.
Looking forward to the final. You don't really mind who the opposition is, I'm sure.
Absolutely not. No, we're in the final, and wherever who comes, we'll be ready for it.
Thank you, and well done, Paul McShane. Best of luck. Back to you, Michael.
Yeah, they're in the final, and it will be either Down or Mayo, of course, contest the second semi-final here next Sunday. We saw a couple of points by Rory Grugan were lovely points, but some of the work that Robbie Tasker did in setting up the point for him, Joe Brolly would have been proud of this kind of fancy footwork.
Yeah, well, and he's two-footed as well. And I mean, they're it just summed up their insouciance, you know, their full forward line and their sense of mischief. Pat, I thought you were the Socrates of GA sort of philosophising. I'm very surprised that you're...
If you can't convince.
But again, you know, all of the inside trio had a terrific dummy, you know, which bewildered their defenders. And I mean, on top of all the intensity and their willingness to tackle and throw themselves about, you know, they showed some very cheeky skills. And I must say that it was very pleasant to watch them playing their trade now in the second half.
Thanks for that, Joe, as usual. Okay, that's this afternoon's All-Ireland minor semi-final wrapped up. Time for us next here on the programme to turn our attention to the senior semi-final between Cork and Tyrone. And we'll be looking ahead to that game right after this commercial break.
Johnny Depp. First of all, I think he's an amazing actor and I love him to bits. In my room, I've got posters of him everywhere. My wallpaper is practically just Johnny Depp posters. I have a shrine in my room that's dedicated to Johnny Depp with absolutely Johnny Depp everything, even Johnny Depp dolls. Recently, I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean 3. I thought his acting in it was amazing as usual. He puts a lot of personality into it.